My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to Motorcop Chronicles podcast.
Good afternoon. How the hell do you get the first story? That's bullshit. I'm the one that showed you.
You didn't show it to me. It shows up on my thing. Anyway,
It probably showed up on your way to work.
Welcome to Louisiana Crime today, people. And I didn't assign any. I just sent stories. If you didn't notice, Mr. Bitchy McBitcherson.
No, I just seen that you sent 18,000 stories and told me it would be 8 o'clock, and then you.
I gotta go somewhere. Something come up, and so it wasn't supposed to do it anyway. So we got a whole one person watching. It's probably you. So
I'm not watching.
Well, we got one person watching. Appreciate whoever you are watching.
Absolutely.
You can hear Duke's happy too that you're watching. I wasn't expecting a lot of people. It's an off night, and we're half an hour early. Huh, Duke?
But he could go through his spiel and all of that greatness, but at the same time, this man has things to do. There's a reason he called me several hours early. So we'll get off to the start. This was a story that me and Iceman shared back and forth, and I'm sure you got a picture of the chopper.
Yes.
So they put a very expensive, multi-million-dollar piece of equipment.
You know how much it cost?
Go ahead and tell them.
$30 million helicopter.
Yeah. So if you see the oversized, load and the little flags, those are cute. but I'm not even a CDL certified. Hoppy can help us out here. But when you're moving something that's that large, you don't just strap her down and go. In the terms of, okay, I got a little load like a tractor. This is a whole ass helicopter. You usually would have spotters. You would have escorts that would go up and check the height of each bridge to see if you would pass. Nothing. Just the boys loaded her up. I'm gonna drive her on down there and get her unloaded. And then this shit happens. I don't.
This
You
bridge,
shouldn't even have a CDL.
this bridge, 15 foot. Helicopter on trailer, 15.5.
Not no more.
They had to remove this engine that you can see up there. They removed the engine and get it out.
Just put it in reverse, Terry.
This is I forget what the name exactly is of, but they said it was $30 million helicopter, brand spanking new.
I just thought it was
37
part of the new Louisiana Highway Department of Traffic. I figured
No.
that they install choppers and they take
This-
off and land with bridges on
This
top.
motor, this engine on this thing alone is probably several $1 million. Look at all
I
the.
would bet. And all those components that got warped and
Oh,
pulled
God.
away. JoJo!
Only thing I can say is you can see this. You don't see the man that was driving the truck in the picture because he is now looking for a job. That's what he's doing.
There's
When
literally
you-
a TikToker that always tells jokes about these types of drivers, and I'm telling you, this is just, it's envelope. Was he texting or something? Like, dude.
Where's the
don't
little
just
truck?
say-
Where's the little truck ahead of thing with the stick sticking up?
That's called an escort. He don't have one.
Yeah.
I want to know what's with all the liquids on the ground.
That
Surely they didn't transport that chopper fully
that's
loaded with fuel.
that's not fuel. That's probably oil that was in the engine.
Oh, yeah, that looks like expensive oil.
Yeah, we happy to have you too. We've been missing you.
Absolutely.
Now, JoJo Freebird's daughter and his son-in-law are right now. They might be there by now. I don't know, but I have to find out where at. But they left, I think, yesterday or this morning, heading to Australia on vacation.
And we told him to stop at your house because we already
yeah.
had your address from
Yeah.
the cup. So we just said you don't even need a hotel. Just show up and knock. JoJo will be there.
Yeah, I have your
You know,
address.
Give her, just give her the same courtesy we do.
They're gonna show up with some kangaroos.
Oh no, they're going to show up expecting kangaroos. I know Americans.
So, but I told them we have to find out where they're at. If they're close to you, whatever. Maybe I can
I just
have
want
a
to know who
drink.
went out and had sex with all the koalas and made them all have herpes or whatever.
It's syphilis.
Regardless,
It's
Who
not
did it?
herpes.
yeah, but
Syphilis
they
and
just-
herpes, two different things.
they went around.
And it's not syphilis. No, it's gonorrhea. Or is it gonorrhea? I don't know. They got something.
That's what I'm saying. It's an STD. Damn drop bears. If you don't know what a drop bear is, you got to look it up.
All right. Let me go back to the next story.
tell
All of
you
these,
what.
all of these are Louisiana, and I didn't even get close to getting all of them.
Well, I tell you what, this sheriff y'all got is doing a good job. I like him.
Yes, this next one here is in Livingston Parish. They arrested an armed suspect. They cornered him at a store, and he was an armed robber who fled from Tennessee. He was found in Livingston Parish and was arrested on Wednesday.
I don't blame him. It's a good place to get away. I mean, I like it. When I don't
Sheriff-
want no stress down here, I go up there.
The sheriff said he was unarmed at the time, and he was wanted on a warrant out of Tennessee. He was stopped at a business along Jubin Road, and he was taken into custody. Post on social media reported seeing a large law enforcement response at a dentist office north of Jubin Crossing Shopping Center. No other details. The rest were immediately made. So good deal. Got a bad guy off the road, and I don't know what part they're in. Let's see. Let me call him. He probably don't even know. It's chlamydia they have. I don't know.
JoJo, the people that are coming have chlamydia.
No.
Don't let them touch you. Don't let them touch you. That's a hell of a transition into a conversation, sir.
But that's one bad guy off the road.
What, the truck driver hauling a helicopter?
No, the guy they just caught.
Oh, I'm still looking at a helicopter lodged under a bridge. By the way, we don't have hot nuts, but that asshole. We're having a three-way.
Trying to see if Freebird will answer the phone.
You better hope you don't say something stupid. I'd mute your mic.
Hey, we're live, so say I'm stupid.
There you go. I
All
know
right.
my friends, guys.
Okay.
Now they can hear you. JoJo, me and Holster went live with Louisiana Crime,
Yeah.
and JoJo was in the chat, and we're wondering, did you ever find out where your daughter and son-in-law are going to in Australia? You have no
Hey,
clue.
well,
Do
do you remember where? Hold on. I'm gonna find out. Do you remember where Allie was going in Australia?
Oh, in Australia?
Yeah.
I know they were going to Sydney, but I don't think it was just going to Sydney.
Sydney. I know they was going to Sydney.
Yeah. Sydney, and they don't know where else. So I don't know. Freebird's
That's
confused.
why we call them Freebird family. 'Cause
No,
they
I know
just fly
Sydney.
around the
I just
world.
don't. How far is that away from JoJo?
I don't know.
Oh, I
Gotta
don't live
wait
in
for her
Australia.
to. Gotta wait for her to respond.
I know how far it is from my house to your house.
We just finished talking about that hell of a chopper that was holding that bridge up.
You know, Freebird would have wrote him a
How
ticket.
you not know the height of that your package? I mean, they all. Well, where he came from? Did he go through under another? I mean, they're all about the same distance.
I
know.
don't. I think he left the yard and
They're all the same. Most of them are the same height.
Yeah.
I mean,
She said Sydney's like 13 hours away from her. It's too far.
Oh, so that's the
Oh,
same drive
God.
to Freebird.
Yeah. So they won't be visiting. Yeah.
yeah, I know they had a 14-hour flight over there.
Yeah.
I just didn't. I don't know exactly. I know Teresa just said she knew they was going to Sydney, but she didn't know where else.
Yeah. Well, if
So
you
I
find
doubt
out,
if they're going another 13 hours. Somewhere.
yeah, I doubt it. If you find out, just let me know.
Okay. All right.
Also, you know how much that helicopter cost? $30 million.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, it was brand new, $30 million helicopter. I think this guy's probably looking for a job.
Yeah, the sheriff's office took.
Yeah, but
so
when they loaded it, they know the height of the thing.
yes,
It stuck up. Did it stick up over his cab?
he didn't do his pre-trip like he was supposed.
That's
to.
kind of answers I need to know.
Right, but he
Hoppy Hobson. I mean,
you need to know.
we needed Hoppy Hobson to be driving that
JoJo
thing.
said she is in the Brisbane area.
Brisbane.
Brisbane,
Okay.
Brisbane, something, I don't know. Something like
All
that.
right.
So,
You asked him how to spell homo
$30
Louisiana.
30 million. Where you get that price tag at?
The internet.
on the
It's a
internet,
magic place.
you can punch stuff in and it tells you answers.
Yeah, like every time I send you the link to the murder.
Oh man, I seen that this morning. I was like, oh my God. Like I said though, he must have not have come through an overpass to get there.
I have no idea what he did. He wasn't real smart about it.
He stopped and aired his tires up. That's all.
I mean, ooh.
Yep.
I wonder if it just dented the top.
No, they have to
broke
take
the
the
whole
engine out.
There was oil.
Oh
on the
my
ground
God,
when
did they really?
helicopter-
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it could-
bad. It's bad.
Couldn't just back up, huh?
No, it's bad.
That's what I said. It's already fucking broke. Hit it
Yeah.
again.
I bet you when you heard the crunching and the concrete falling, I bet you he was like, I don't think this is good.
No, I quit.
When his supervisor called him, I bet you he said, I think next time you'll answer your damn phone and get me a cab.
Oh crap! Yeah, if I find out where all they're going, I'll let you know. Or I can send her a message or whatever.
All right, just let me know. I'll see you
Okay.
tomorrow.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, yeah, I got LSU tomorrow. This next story we have is a fugitive from Louisiana who was
You don't
captured.
escape Louisiana justice. What are you
Who was
talking about?
captured in Mexico. This guy right here. This is what he looks like now. And this is what he looked like when he escaped. Oh, look how much younger he was. That's because he's been gone for 32 freaking years.
What was the original charges?
I think it was murder or something. It says he was fled Louisiana the day he was set to be found guilty in his role in a 1991 shootout. He's been captured in Mexico 32 years later. He is now 63 years old. Greg Lawson.
He's gonna die in prison. But I mean, at least he went to the right country, because from what I understand, Mexico loves street fights with shooting.
Do you see what parish he was from? You ain't even looking. No.
I think it says Arcadia.
No.
Is it homo?
No.
Stop fucking with me. I can only see it on screen. I can't click into it.
Bienville.
Bienville.
Bienville. Bienville Parish.
Bienville. Okay.
There was a fist fight at a gas station parking lot, turned into a gunfight. One person was shot, and Lawson was charged with attempted second-degree murder. He was found guilty the day that he was supposed to do that. He said, "Nah, fuck this," and he left. And he's been hiding in Mexico for 32 years. And a tip given to the FBI office.
That wasn't no tip. He pissed off his girlfriend
in New Orleans. And they went and got him. He's actually very jovial. They have a let me see if it's still there. I could try it. I hate doing screen share, y'all know that. But anyway, it's on TikTok, and they brought him in, and he laughed, and they all took pictures together. I guess he figured, fuck, I've gone for 32 years. Now I'm an old man, and
right, he's ready to go
now they have to
home
now they have to pay for my they have to pay for all my medical care. Up, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Listen to his episode today. Aaron had a bullshit session with a dude that was eating marijuana gummies. And he had some, he said that was like Kit Kats. I didn't know they made chocolate weed.
Candy bars and stuff like Hershey's, you just take a square off.
Yeah.
Like each square is equivalent to one joint. So if you eat the whole chocolate bar, it's the equivalent of like just smoking weed with Willie Nelson all day.
So I learned
you have
something.
no idea. You don't even taste it. And it's like, oh shit, what happened?
So I learned something.
Somebody says you're going to take a ride. And you never know, because there's nothing really on it that says, once it's out of the wrapper, mind you, that it is.
I don't know. The dude does something with concrete, because he was bitching. He was in Minneapolis or something. I guess he's working contract work or something. He does something with concrete. So
it's better than Florida.
Can you see the next story?
I'm looking.
Number 4.
I'm trying to load it. I don't know what the hell's going on with my Wi-Fi.
You need better internet. See here, he didn't know either. See, we both learned something. I didn't know that you had a fire at your house.
Who?
Aaron, his shop burnt down, or got caught on fire, and up there they so stupid they wouldn't let him rebuild it the way it was, so they had to build a garage because of all these permit shit and stuff. Made him move a swimming pool and everything.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Boy shot outside Thibodeau restaurant. Police
I'm just glad you got the name of the place right.
See, you really offend me, because Jerry Reed was one of my favorite artists of all time. You know, the Amos Moses, all the songs about New Orleans and Louisiana life. I've always loved it. Yeah, so Thibodeau restaurant, police seeking person responsible. Okay. Now, that one I'm going to butcher. Lafurchi Parish. A boy is recovering from a gunshot wound to the hip after a bullet struck him early Wednesday afternoon as he stood outside a Thibodeau restaurant. Police there said someone drove the unidentified victim to a local hospital, which confirmed the injury was a result of a shooting. No shit, you can usually tell that on scene. He was later taken to another hospital for treatment. The first hospital wasn't good enough. His injuries is not considered to be life-threatening. Investigations do not believe the boy or anyone else inside the restaurant located. The suspects, the shootings may have been an accident. That's what it sounds like. If somebody had like a desk pop and it just went into his leg.
Well, what parish this happened in?
Well, it's Thibodeau, but Laforchi.
It's Lafouche.
That is not Lafouche.
Yeah, it is.
You're full of shit. There's too many letters.
It's pronounced Lafouche Paris.
No,
Yes.
you fucking with me.
No, I'm not.
When I was up there, he let me drive the whole time, and I'm driving around this interstate and looking at all these signs, and I'm like, this ain't even English here. What do they speak? And he's going, read that. I'm like, no, and I just butcher it, and it's hilarious because there's certain ones that like a lot of the people in Louisiana call it New Orleans or like Nolans, and they're just ones
we just
that
call it New Orleans.
You do not.
Yes, we do.
Nolans.
Yes, no, we don't say it. We call it New Orleans.
That's that coon ass there. That's it.
All right,
They go GAUX goats.
Go Goats. Get your Go Goats shirt.
Fucking hate that shirt. Go goats.
Great.
Makes my head hurt.
We're going back to Livingston Parish to Springfield, Louisiana, where a 22-year-old was arrested. I did a little Instagram and Facebook snooping because in Louisiana they don't put everybody's pictures up no more. And
Look at that Livingston blue.
I found this right here. This is him right here. Bang! That's the guy that got arrested. Yeah, that's the guy that got arrested. According to Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office, the man was found with a gunshot wound to his lower body along Carter Cemetery Road around 2 p.m., which is
why ain't he got his belt fastened?
Which is because he's fat.
Well, that's not nice. That's just blatantly rude.
Well, I'm just saying.
He looks like he's out for a fun evening. I'm just wondering.
He is. He's got his fake watch on, his fake belt.
Watch. He got the big ring. Oh man, he's blinging. Shit, I wouldn't even wear that where I live. I'd get robbed.
But anyway, he shot another guy. So they knew each other, and they had an argument earlier in the week, and this is what stemmed from it. And he's now in jail for attempted second-degree murder. So stupid, just getting a fist fight. I bet you're not smiling like that right now. So
he might be. I don't know. Did they let him keep his rings and his watch?
No, they took all that away from him.
He'd be a damn gangster in jail.
No, I used to see all the bling I got. You can get all that shit off of Temu cheap.
Man, I know you do. You get all kinds of weird shit. All right.
Can you read the next one?
Oh, I was just admiring that Livingston blue on them sheriff's department vehicles. So noticeable. Missing man's body found in a bayou. Lafouche?
There you go.
That is so odd to read it that way. It's just like speaking another language. Lafouche deputies.
Well, it's French.
Why do they call y'all deputies then if you guys have parishes? Parishes go away. Like when my fruits and vegetables perish, they die.
It's different, spelled different. That's parish, not parish. That's
so
parish. Parish in parish is two different words. Say it correctly. Parish. Parish. No.
Parish.
No. Parish.
I like his tattoo options right between
parish and parish. It to me, I don't know what it is, but it makes me think of a Decepticon emblem on his forehead. He is a fucking transformer.
Anyway, is this the man that was shot dead?
This is the dead guy, unfortunately. R.I.P. Dude.
A man was found dead in a bayou days after he was seen disappearing into a car with an unidentified woman. Y'all got to watch out now. Them unidentified women will mess you up. The Lafouche Parish Sheriff's Office said deputies first started looking into 34-year-old Troy Michael, I can't read his last name, John Luis disappearance after he was reported missing Sunday. Yep, climbed into a random vehicle with a random chick. Then they found
got himself random dead.
Damn moth. Anyway, I would assume they have scams where like these chicks will find really popular drug, dealers and high rollers and shit.
Why you say he's a drug dealer?
I'm just saying he might be a rapper. I don't know who this man is. But what these girls will do is they go and kidnap these dudes and bring them to a scenario, and then they get ambushed inside of houses and they steal all their money or beat them and kill them. I mean, shit, it's on How to Make a Killer at least 3-4 times a week. The exact same scenario.
Well, unfortunately, this young man's dead. So, this next one's kind of a.
You need an entire treat of like container for the episode, so you can just keep giving Duke treats.
Yeah. This next one's kind of a two-parter. The first part, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna play 2 videos, then we'll talk about
There
it.
you go.
How's that? I'm gonna talk about it until after we watch the
With
video.
the East Baton Rouge
That's
Parish Sheriff's
not-
Office has
not
been
the
arrested
video.
after being accused of sending inappropriate text messages.
Joining us first tonight, the West Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office has the 18-year-old in custody accused of killing a 16-year-old and injuring a woman during a football game at Port Allen High School. Deputies took
A high school
18-year-old
football
Garrison
game?
Jackson into custody.
Yes, this happened at a high school football game.
He didn't get arrested, right?
He's arrested
I hate it when they ain't got the balls to fight back.
for second-degree murder until they didn't get him that night. They ended up having to go get him.
Around 4
Where
o'clock
they
this
wait a minute. So the high school, every high school around here, we have a deputy present. It's usually the school resource officer.
They had some. He just got away.
How the hell? When you start shooting into a crowd and you just disappear?
Well, there was
I'm not
probably a
gonna
lot of
more than
people.
quarterback it, but that's wild.
All right.
He was booked for second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder. Investigators tell us Jackson.
Just a young man he killed right here.
They look like
and
brothers.
They're not.
But they do. They got the
16-year-old
same hair.
Jacoby Queen got into an argument during halftime of the game. Jackson then started shooting, hitting Queen and 28-year-old Brasia Davis. Both were taken to a hospital where Queen died.
I have been in contact with members of the family, and of course, they're devastated, heartbroken. It's a lot of second guessing. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, done things a little bit differently, blaming, themselves for not being there at the time. It's an unfortunate loss, and it's a ripple effect. It affects the entire community. It's not just the family of the victim or the family of the shooter. It's the entire community that it affects because, when one hurt, we all hurt.
The community plans a balloon release for Jacoby Queen this Friday, September 8th on Tombstone Road in Port Allen. Organizers hope for people attending to wear blue and white in honor of Queen. Developing tonight, the Sheriff's Office working with the West Baton Rouge school system
They promoting
to
people
increase
to wear
security
crip
at
colors?
high schools in the parish.
No.
Like, that's how you start a gang war. After
No.
they shoot one of yours, you all start throwing your colors. Don't do that.
Just listen.
Starting tomorrow, students will see increased law enforcement on school campuses. The district will install metal detectors and limit the number of doors in and out of school. A trauma response team will also be on hand to help students process Friday night's shooting.
We must move
Friday night
forward.
lights
We
for
must
real,
continue to
y'all.
Support one another and stand. We one West Baton Rouge parish. We have 2 different schools, but we one parish. And what one affects the other. And this definitely did that.
The Sheriff's Office and District Attorney say they are working closely with the school system on the investigation and enhancing.
This next one here.
But why is it every time in America we put, as soon as a school shooting or something happens, we're like, okay, let's ramp up security now. Do they think somebody's going to come back on Saturday and do it?
I don't know.
You should have been proactive law enforcement and increased the numbers of officers.
You
on
can
those
only
campuses.
put so many people on campus though.
There's
Budgets,
different-
buddy,
there's-
budgets.
I know budgets, but there is a way to do it because certain districts actually pay the sheriff's department to keep a deputy there. So at that point, you're not even paying the deputy. So why not put another one there?
Yeah. Well, this next one is they're talking about taking guns out of kids. I understand what they're saying, but it don't sound right to me. The way they're saying it. But let's listen to it.
Teenager at a high school football game in Port Allen. There is now a move to pull the guns out of the hands of juveniles in West Baton Rouge.
It's like, yep, all you kids got to
what?
give you guns up. It sounds like it sounds like it's okay for them to have guns, but now we have to take them away. It's coming out. It's just coming out all wrong. It's coming out wrong.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
9-year-olds just carrying gats.
Yeah.
Everybody in the elementary school's packing. What the shit? That's why you don't go to West Baton Rouge. Y'all.
But listen to this right here. I mean, we're gonna get into it. I mean, this is how smart these stupid kids are.
Parish.
Yeah, the investigative unit and Chris Nakamoto here with details on where officials are looking now to hopefully prevent another shooting like this from
You
happening.
don't look like a Nakamoto.
Sylvia Michaels, social media is turning out to be a huge resource for them. District Attorney Tony Clayton says many groups are actually posting on social media. They've identified some of those groups as gangs, and he says many of the individuals in those videos are juveniles.
You anoint yourself, God, and suck the life out of somebody else's child, then you have forfeited your right to walk around here with the rest of us. You will die in Angola. We will convict you of murder, and you will spend the rest of your life in Angola.
You will die in Angola. You ain't getting out.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now. This man is a, believe it or not, he's a Democrat. He's a Democrat district attorney.
Hey, there's some decent
Look,
Democrats.
I'm going to tell you right now, that man's not playing. He don't play when it comes to shit like this. That just tells you the difference between these big blue city places and,
right.
You know, he's a Democrat, but he still believes in law and order. It's these extremists and these other ones. But like I said, but I know this man, he's not joking. He's going to try to get these kids locked up in Angola for the rest of their life. I'm telling you. And JoJo, we do not. I know it sounds like we all have guns. There is a lot of guns, but we try to keep them out of the kids' hands. Okay.
Well, I think the last time they did a count, it was like 10 guns per every American, and that's only the registered ones. Like half of the United States doesn't have gun registry, so there's a lot more. Like I'm mad that we don't sell M1 Abrams tanks on the corners. Okay, I should be able to buy one just the same as I could buy a Miata. All right. Go down, make the payments, drive it around town. If somebody's in my parking spot, I'm going to park on them. I need one.
Aaron says, no shit, gangs let juveniles in now. What's this world coming to when you can't trust the gangs to age screen properly?
Well, no, the thing is, the gangs have actually started recruiting juveniles because they know it as the gang members over 18, they're going to go to prison for life.
He was being sarcastic.
But I understand that. But the real reality is that they recruit these 11-year-olds and go shoot this guy because they know that no court in the nation is going to prosecute an 11-year-old for murder, especially not hand down the death penalty.
Finish listening to Mr. Clayton here.
Pine box.
Powerful words from Westside District Attorney Tony Clayton.
We see him. We can identify him.
Still frustrated over the shooting death of a teen who died at a football game this month.
I mean, we've been monitoring this activity for quite some time. We've known about this type of deal, but now we've taken it to another level.
That activity Clayton is talking about are videos posted to the internet.
Ain't no cop in the plea when you deep up in that water.
There are several groups
the hell is
identified
that?
as gangs operating in West Baton Rouge Parish and Port Allen. One
They
they've
call those
identified
guns?
as
That's a gun in West Baton Rouge? That thing looked like a Tic Tac. Like I have a lighter bigger than that.
Well, they got just watch. But the point is all these
down,
the point is all these stupid teenagers. Of course, they're making their rap videos, and
Right.
they
And
faces
that's the thing, is
their
they're doing
face.
the same thing they see every day.
Yeah, their faces, but they're plastering their face stuff. This guy right here, he's a straight up gangster because he has a teddy bear on his sweatshirt.
Straight up Teddy Grahams.
Yeah.
TMS. Posting videos of young people waving guns.
Oh God,
pointing
how are they
them
not
and
shooting each other
smoking.
during the video?
We're like Santa Claus. We made that list, and we often checked it twice.
Clayton says the videos are so concerning. They've identified many of the individuals in the videos.
Say you gon' get me, well come and get me.
They're now asking for their parents to help them.
I'm willing to work with the parents. If you come in and tell me, hey, my son is in that video.
I like what this man's about to say. Y'all listen up.
This is the gun. Here's the gun that he had, and then I'm going to sit down and see to the extent of that. I mean, but I have to give credit to a parent who brings that child in and brings the gun in too. So I'm not going to hold that against a parent. As a fact, I applaud that.
That's why I watch the ones that's close and love them from a distance.
But Clayton says his office and law enforcement are also prepared to take a different route if parents choose not to cooperate.
Charges against parents can range anywhere from negligent supervision or contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile. It just depends. I'm not after parents. Parents are not the issue. The issues are the children. Now, the parents
It might
become
be
an
the
issue
issue.
if they suborn this
No, he just said though, if the parents don't want to cooperate, we'll charge them too.
type of activity.
There's so many
Clayton
laws that
says the
protect
videos are no
parents.
joke. Recently, they shut down a gang in Point Capee Parish called the Young and the Reckless. They believe that group.
That was original, right?
Yeah.
The Young and the Wreck. Yeah,
It's like the Young and the Restless.
it's like,
as the
yo,
world
yeah,
turns.
yes. It's like, dude, let me tell you what'll be badass. We're gonna name our game Young and the Reckless right after the soap opera my granny watches in a nursing home. Mm-hmm. That's stupid.
Was responsible for 7 murders. 3 people have been convicted and 5 are awaiting trial. With so much going on,
they're all
there's a
going to prison for
commitment
life.
to target those posting videos like this to social media.
I believe they're real guns until proven to me otherwise. So I'm not going to let a guy shoot at me and tell me, you know, hey, it's a fake gun and I'm going to go at him. I'm going to assume that you holding it, it looks like a gun, it quacks like a gun, it's a gun.
Law enforcement and the district
That is the
attorney's
exact
office say
approach
they're
a lot of
routinely
Leos
meeting.
have
They
had
plan
for
to
years.
engage faith-based leaders next. They also say they have beefed up security at football games.
Love it. Love it.
That,
Hey, Aaron says he has a gun 6 inches from his hand, and he's in a car.
shit in Chicago, that's like a life sentence. But no, I mean, you have to imagine the amount of weed that they smoked inside of that video alone.
That
That's
bathroom.
life. That's,
You know what scares me is you got that many guys hanging out in the bathroom together. Who was using the glory hole?
No, I definitely see the guns as a problem, and the parents can definitely be an issue. Look, don't buy your children these damn things. They're going to get killed, if not by a cop, then by somebody else, because these idiots, the children are going to get pulled over. They're going to think, oh shit, I got that fake gun on me. They're going to pull it out real fast and try to throw it.
It's not fake.
Well,
those were real guns, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, the barrel on them was,
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
they-
45. And
those
that
were
Glock.
real. That was a real gun.
But I mean, in a state that puts people in prison for life for a small bag of marijuana, these children are in possession of firearms and killing each other. They're never getting out of Angola.
JoJo says the young and the R word. I'm taking that the R word is the young and the retarded, is what I'm thinking. She
You
said.
know, you can't say that word no more.
I just said it. Oh, by the way, the people that aren't here, and you other people that are listening to audio, if you can, you're able to, go download Rumble and go follow me on Rumble. It's only it's only a matter of time before we get kicked off Facebook and YouTube.
What is it, like a
They've been
dating
kicking
page
off.
for you? Rumble?
Rumble is the
Grindr?
the free speech one.
Oh.
So go follow me on Rumble because they just done kicked off Crowder recently. They've done kicked off Candace, and I'm just not big enough to hit on their radar yet. But if I ever do, they gonna kick me off in a heartbeat.
Nah, we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
No, I'm gonna get kicked. Okay, there you go.
Hi, dude. Is this next one the naked chick that took off running?
Let me see.
From a fire station after being raped?
You told the whole story. No, it was the FBI acknowledges the Brave Cave probe. Anyway, I don't have to talk about the whole story. I talked about the Brave Cave not too long ago, Baton Rouge. It was anti-violence gang unit type thing. They've been disbanded. Some of them have been indicted. Now the FBI is looking into it.
Well, were they handing out guns to toddlers?
No, but they were.
Well, that's why.
Dry stun and handcuff people and stuff like that.
Were they uncooperative?
Well.
I mean, you know, at least they didn't shoot them with the prongs. That's an asshole move.
Yeah. Well, this
a
is
little,
a Jeff.
little motivation moving.
This one, Holster's going to talk about is in Jefferson Parish, which is the West Bank of New Orleans, and some of the East Bank, Metairie area. Go ahead.
What did you say, Metairie?
Metairie.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it. You just read the story.
Open in browser because Newsbreak sucks. So exit that, and I can't even get into it. But yeah, so basically, a woman escaped by running naked into an Avondale fire station after being beaten and raped. Actually, the video of her running naked through the entire city is all over TikTok. because
It
people
is
didn't know.
not.
Yes, it is. People have no idea what the hell was happening with this chick and just recorded her. So yeah, it is.
Avondale's not that big.
All it takes is one person on TikTok.
Avondale's
to share
more
it.
like industrial. But go ahead.
That's. I gotta click another link.
You need me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or
show the video.
I don't have the video. Aaron said he just got a warning for saying coon-ass. Jesus Christ. Facebook is fucking stupid. Go follow me on Rumble. I don't know if I haven't got any notices. I'm assuming nobody's went and signed up on the website to go watch that video.
We have a website?
Well, we had a discussion last time. I think you're having all-timer. Oh, I actually got a picture of this dude, too.
You got a picture of the dude that raped her?
Yeah, this dude's like.
Okay, so they got him. That's good.
Yeah, they got him. Look at that dude.
Holy shit!
I don't know. I think is that a penis tattoo on his forehead? It looks like a penis.
It could be a very bad penis with maybe foreskin. It's not cut.
She jumped out of a vehicle Wednesday. The man had held her against her will, according to authorities. They arrested. His name is Christian Pride, 31. They booked him on first-degree rape, second-degree kidnapping, false imprisonment, and other charges. The victim, she was a 43-year-old woman, was taken to the hospital, and her condition was not available. She went into the Herbert Walls Volunteer Fire Department at 11:40. She was hysterical.
Yeah, dude, I'd be hysterical too if this guy had me naked and was trying to have sex with me. I would be freaked the hell out. Look, I don't get freaked out often, but the look on this dude's face when he's being booked, I couldn't imagine the angry face when he's trying to have sex. I mean, Jesus.
Rape is not about sex. It's about control.
I know, it's about dominance. Yeah, it's fucking sick.
And when you have, it looks like he's got royal or something, or retard tattooed on his cheek right here, and a penis.
I think that's a compass.
And a penis tattooed on his head.
Yeah, he's like you said, a transformer. You hit that button.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, he's a real dickhead. He's got a dick on his head. Anyway, hopefully this motherfucker rots in jail for the rest of his life because people like him, people like him will never change. Never change. So at least the lady got away.
Yeah.
You know, she's going to be okay.
But I mean, mentally, she'll never get over that.
No. We're going from penis head to East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's deputy that is wasn't very bright.
Oh, he's a kitty toucher.
He's just stupid. I actually think I got a video of that one too. Yeah, I do.
I don't want to see him touching kids.
I don't have that video.
Oh, good. That'd be bad for both of us.
That would be very bad for business. I would end up in jail.
With the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office has been arrested
Don't
after being
Freebird say you
accused
get
of
that one.
No, yeah, I don't know. See this man right here? I think he's like 40, 41 years old. Okay.
Yeah, he's talking to 15-year-old little girls, all inappropriate.
15. What? First of all, what in the world? First, you're in law enforcement. He's a jailer. Still don't matter. He's still a deputy. This man right here, 40-something years old. Okay, 40-something years old. What in the hell would make you think that this little 15-year-old girl wants to have sex with you?
Right.
Sending inappropriate text messages to a 15-year-old girl. According to arrest documents, the victim said Joseph Pizzolatto initiated contact with her through text messages. She told investigators that he started, quote, talking sexual things.
First of all, would he just guess the number? See, I wish I need more info. Is she
I bet you she got locked up in a juvie facility.
Well, no, because he don't work. They don't have juvenile like that for that part. That's a whole different part away from the sheriff's office. So, is she a family friend? Was he working a detail off duty at a place and met her and stuff like that? Why would Why would you give this man your phone number? Now, don't anybody gets me wrong, okay? Don't get me wrong. In no way am I condoning this piece of shit's actions. Okay,
you're not victim shaming, is what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not victim shaming. There's not enough information. How did he get the number, or I just want more information.
Put a pin in it. This shit'll come out. He's got to go to court.
And a review of the victim's cell phone, investigators say, also revealed multiple messages were received from him. Investigators say Pizzolato voluntarily provided his cell phone, and his cell phone number matched the one provided by the victim. He has been fired from the sheriff's office after working for about 6 years in corrections. Another check of your forecast.
No,
Wait, it didn't finish with they put him in the jail with the people he used to keep.
No, that's freaking he'll be on protective custody or whatever. He's probably already got. My main thing, I would want to know. Like I said, I need more information.
Yeah, the weird thing is she initiated it.
Did she initiate it?
That's what it sounded like.
Or did
he text him initially?
Or did I just need to know. I mean, it's wrong. Period. He knows. This kid could almost be one of his kids or grandkid.
It might be somebody didn't like him, put this girl up to it.
Did she get caught
like that?
Did she get caught and then cover her ass? But he's stupid in the first place for ever doing it.
Right.
It's just there's so much more that's like it's just missing. It's got like holes everywhere in it.
Yep.
Like I said, personally, you're right, Judge. He's a piece of shit, but there's so much more to that story I'd love to know.
You ask too many questions. You'd never be a good politician.
Okay. This next one is in Baton Rouge.
No, it's not.
Yes, and they're looking for some bicycle thieves.
Bullshit.
Why are they looking for these bicycle thieves? Because they stole a bicycle.
I was just looking for a group who stabbed a man and stole his bike. Damn, he's already having a shitty enough life. The man has to ride a bike around for transportation. You're going to run up and stab him. Kind of a dick move.
Yeah, it's like you'll stab a dude over for his bicycle. Come
right,
on.
Like, dude, this ain't a Cadillac Escalade or a Dodge Charger. What are you
then after they stabbed him and they took his bike, he had to walk to the hospital because he had no transportation now. He walked his own ass to the hospital. He had 3 stab wounds in his back.
Why? Like, what couldn't they, I'm sure they just pulled their knives and were like, "Give me the bike." Was he like, "I'm not doing it"? Bling 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 bling.
No, I don't know.
Stabbed him.
So there was 2 men and 1 woman stabbed him and stole his things on the corner. This dude's like homeless. They took his homeless stuff and his bike.
Damn.
They stole his garbage bags and his bike.
Maybe they were going to wash his laundry.
That's fucked up. That's messed up.
That's what I'm saying. Is like this dude's already down. Like don't kick them. Don't kick them while they're down. Come on. But people are animals. I've said this before. Anyone is capable of anything on the planet. They just have to be triggered correctly.
Maybe he was riding like a dick. I don't know. I doubt it because his stuff was on the ground right there. He was on the corner.
Have you seen the guy that cruises through New York on the bicycle lane and like kicks people that are in the bicycle lane yelling, "Bicycle, asshole"? I'm like, dude, if you do that to me, I'd knock you the hell off that bicycle. I promise you. You're going to go for a ride, all right.
Yeah. Well, this next one is also a story about a bicyclist. And this bicycle...
I didn't know you guys had cool blue trucks, too.
This bicycle was in Denham Springs. And this bicyclist got hit by a sheriff's office vehicle. But it wasn't the cop's fault. It wasn't the cop's fault. The guy turned onto the street and he was crossing the intersection without obeying the traffic laws, and he ran into the side of the police Tahoe, the sheriff's office Tahoe.
Into the blue one?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all know, there's this parish in Louisiana that has this sky blue on everything, and it's just everywhere. The fact that somebody could run into that is like this. You ever see the back of the ambulances that look like the European roadways with the rainbow colors and light reflective? Yeah, this would be like running into that. It's a huge wall of blue. It makes absolutely no sense.
Well, the guy was okay. I think the vehicle was pretty much okay. The bicyclist was written a citation for improper lane usage. The guy on the bicycle got the ticket.
Well,
That's great
I mean,
right there. That's fucking great.
If you run into the side of a giant blue wall, and it must have been intentionally, like he thought he was going to get paid. That's just as stupid as shit.
It's great.
I'd like
great.
to
I
see the
love it.
dash cam. Like, did he hit the quarter panel and go over the hood?
Joshua, what you mean you're not laughing? This is another guy. We're on a different bike. I'm not talking about the poor guy that got stabbed. We're talking about this other guy who was riding his bike and ran into a police car.
Yeah, there's a whole nother story about bicyclists.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's running into a cop car, an SUV, which.
Yeah, this is another guy. The other guy, the guy that got stabbed is recovering in the hospital. He's going to be okay. This is another guy that could not see a very large SUV and ran into the police car with his bicycle.
A bright sky blue SUV. I
So,
assume
yeah,
those guys are blue in Australia. I don't know. They might be orange.
I think they're pretty blue in Australia.
I don't know.
You got to have blue skies in Australia to see those. They got spiders in Australia. They're like 6 feet around.
But everything over there is red.
That they will, like, if it bites you, your leg will just fall off.
Well, they got drop bears that'll drop out of the trees and eat you.
And give you gonorrhea.
Yep.
It's syphilis.
Yep. That's their revenge from all the times that they were raped by humans with STDs. Yeah. Wow, this episode is crazy. Anyway, when do you have to leave?
We still got stories. We got a Gonzalez woman.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
That got arrested.
The United States Department of Justice announced Friday morning a Gonzalez woman was facing child exploitation charges. Hannah Kinchin, 39, faces charges of conspiracy of production of conspiracy to distribute of child pornography. I promise everybody I'm not retarded. This is the way the story's read.
It's written?
That,
you just said that the way it was read.
Right now. According to the U.S. DOJ, Kinchin participated in the production and distribution of pornography between July 2020 and at least October 2020.
The reason I put this story up is it's very strange for a female to be in the.
We just seen that little girl that was raping her Great Dane.
Wasn't a Great Dane.
It was a lot bigger than she was.
Yeah, but she's like 90 pounds. She's tiny. Remember I sent you that naked picture of her? Remember I found a naked picture of her on Insta or Snap?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying. Girls can be twisted too. They're just a little.
Yeah, it's just not as many of them though. Especially with the kiddie porn stuff like that. I'm glad this bitch has got caught.
I can't believe anybody gets into that shit.
I looked all over the place, all the socials, medias and stuff like that, trying to find a picture of this bitch, and I couldn't find one. So I'm glad she got caught.
30 years.
I can't stand pedophiles, people that mess with kids. They ought to have.
Yeah, they don't really get into the details of how old they were, whether they were 17 or 3. But I hope the children are not affected too terrible.
JoJo, okay, it's chlamydia. What scares me is you even know how to spell chlamydia.
Tell me you use spell check, JoJo. Because I don't even.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Coon asses because he can't spell.
Tell right now, I type a lot of shit in the text message thing to try to figure out how to spell it. Because I'm like, the fuck, how you spell that?
So if you ever just get a random long word from Iceman, he accidentally hit send on his spell check when he was writing a report. This next one, a Gonzalez man was trying to kill a woman when he drove his truck through her bedroom wall, deputies say. Well, is this like Papa Loved Mama, the truck driving song?
I guess, I don't know, but the guy did it, not a woman. This him right here.
The guy did it in that country song too. The guy that was a truck driver came home, his wife wasn't there. She's out cheating, and he took his 18-wheeler and he was shifting gears when he went through the wall with an 18-wheeler to kill his old lady that was cheating.
That's him.
Perryville deputies believe a man intended to kill a woman when he crashed his truck through her bedroom wall early morning Monday. Unless he was driving a real truck like a Dodge or a semi, he wasn't trying to kill her. Because if he was driving like a Toyota or one of them Honda Odyssey things, yeah.
He was in a Kia.
No, he ain't. That ain't even attempted murder.
I don't know what he was. I don't know what he was in. I was just making shit up. Because I'm gonna tell
can't
y'all right now.
believe
Every time somebody says Kia, the first thing I think of is a chia pet. A chia pet. No, a chia pet. Because like Kia, chia. I just think of it fucking chia pet.
I don't understand a car that's created in Korea that's called, KIA, which is killed in action. And I'm like, what? You named a whole car after the slaughter that happened in your country.
Aaron,
the weirdest shit.
Says he just got a warning for telling us that he got a warning. What did it say? Don't be warning people about your warnings.
Don't you tell them about us.
Yeah. This is the piece of shit right here. He's stupid. Don't date him.
Okay, so they're getting in on second-degree
attempted
murder and aggravated criminal damage to property, you think? But yeah, if it was something small like a Kia, they're going to drop that down the traffic warning.
Y'all forget, I got the Freebird candles here, right there. You can see them on the website. The guy gets water cannoned.
They're the best.
It's the Freebird Water Cannon King Candle. Smells like crowd control. And this one says, fuck your feelings on it.
Absolutely.
And it says, if this hurts your feelings, guess what? Nobody cares. Cry yourself to sleep and maybe change your diaper in the morning. I don't know. Maybe they don't like you talking about coon butts, coon asses.
Well, I mean, I see when you're in Louisiana and you say that phrase, it means you're talking about one of the swamp people. Okay, it just is. But
I guess in other places it could be
in America where you make that statement and they assume it's a derogative for African Americans. I've never seen that because I've always used it with talking to people in Louisiana, but there is offensive groups that use a version of that.
I guess so, because that's what the problem is, because Aaron, you call somebody a coon ass around here, that's not an insult to them.
No,
that's
they would just laugh.
That's
but
actually,
if you did that where I live and you happen to accidentally say it to an African American person, I assure you, you're catching an ass whipping. And that's the craziest thing about like friends from all over the United States. Every place has their little niche. And that's a scary one. That's why every time you guys say it, I'm like, Jesus, somebody's going to hear you one day and not understand it.
Well, tough shit, because I don't change the way I talk. Tell them to go fuck themselves. I didn't get a shout out. We got our Patreons, our full crew members. We got a new full crew member named Ronald Holstein.
Is that the guy running for sheriff?
Yeah, I got to send him his cup. We got Mr. Jared Nitrous. He sent me some funny-ass stories the other night. We're going to get him back on. We got Mr. John Demink. We got Burley Board, Dan Carlson. Y'all check them out. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Procrant. We got Mr. Hoppy Hoppison. We got Mr. Blake Walker. We got Aaron. He's in the chat right there.
Blake Walker just sounds like a country artist.
Had another episode out today. We got Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. We have JoJo, our favorite Australian girl right there in the chat. I was hoping she'd jump on since it's Saturday over there in Australia. We got Miss Kaylee Norris and Natasha A. from Washington. And, of course, the OG Melissa Holstein. Appreciate y'all very much so. Yeah, we've been missing you too, JoJo. We don't like your boss. We don't like your new
no, if they
schedule.
Moved the garden to the kangaroo chambers, you need to let us know. We'll send napkin or something.
Yeah, we don't like the new schedule at all. And also, you people over there overseas that are listening in the UK and Germany and the United Kingdom, I appreciate y'all. Could join the website. I'm guessing y'all have internet if y'all listening to.
Well, there is some countries that like turn off certain things.
I don't know.
It's the same thing. Like for instance, you can't watch corn. We're gonna call it corn. You can't watch that in China. The minute you even try, it just completely blocks your phone from working.
Can't watch corn.
Yeah.
Oh, with the corn with a P?
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck's wrong? I
So
love
they
porn.
have that ability. Like, for instance, a lot of people don't know North Korea actually has internet, but the only thing you're allowed to access is educational stuff and stuff about the supreme leader.
I try to do
I don't know,
more.
JoJo. I think he's a good guy.
I try to do more stuff now. JJ, if you pay attention tomorrow, I'm gonna be at LSU, so you know what that means. Escort videos. So
Means he's going to ride around and look at other motorcycles and other guys' asses and then call it work.
I'm gonna be at LSU doing escorts. I'm probably gonna be leaving my house at about 8 something in the morning. Probably be the first one here, Louisiana Central Time.
Why?
Because my first escort's at 9:30.
Okay, so you're going from the airport to the hotel, and then
No, I'm going to the hotel, and we're going to the college, to the practice facility. Then we got to go back a couple hours later and pick them up and bring them back to the hotel. And then my next escort, I got to do the Tiger Band from the band facility down Victory Hill to the stadium. Then I don't have no more escorts until after the game.
So you're going to be on your motor from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at minimum.
Or later. Yeah, because it's a 6 o'clock kickoff, so I'll probably get home around 10 or 11. It'll be another 15-hour day probably, because I had 15 hours last time we did it.
Yeah, I know. You do it. Sometimes you'll work a full 24. Not a fan of it, especially not on a motor.
But my new motorcycle is almost done. The Tot got his. Sergeant Wheezy got his. I'll be getting mine soon, so I'll have to be breaking in a new motorcycle.
Did you get the new Softail?
No, it's another Road King.
What?
But I plan on keeping my box on my old bike, because we got new boxes. The back box on my bike, y'all seen me post pictures of it. It's got the stickers on it that says "Smile, I can be behind you" and stuff. I plan on keeping it.
Okay.
For aesthetics, because I want it.
Good luck.
Yeah, I want that. Like I said, go get your Go Goat shirts. Got some candles up. Got more stuff up there.
Go buy some Holstera gear.
They got
you can use to support.
They got some shirts up there that says got one. I think the ones up there that says "Everything woke turns to shit."
Sliding the Biden is still my favorite.
Sliding the Biden. Yeah.
I brought that up in the middle of another podcast, and they thought it was funny.
Yeah. So, got the merch if y'all want any. Or if not, don't forget, everybody out there, if you want more Motorcop Chronicles, you can go join on the Patreon. There's a option you can try it for 7 days for free, and if you don't like it, just don't keep it going. You try it out if you want. It's up to you.
Just think about it. If you have any liberal friends, Christmas is coming up, and they could definitely use some Motorcop Chronicles podcast merch. You just go ahead and you just go ahead and fold them up, a nice Motorcop Chronicles shirt, and send it to them and tell them, you got them a monthly subscription to be able to be premium, to where we could talk to them all the time, because we're their type of people. You just send that to your liberal friends. And then when they log in, their head will explode, and they'll know that you probably don't like them.
I just put out I just think I just put out the 20th episode on the Patreon, plus like I said, all the pictures, videos, text.
I'm waiting for the day where he accidentally uploads those foot fetish videos he's been
No,
shooting.
that's freaking my only look. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Only hands.
Roy P will probably be coming on soon. He's gonna be in the area working, and he asked if he'd come on. I told him come on.
I like how he asked. It's like, you ain't gotta ask.
But he won a T-shirt recently on next week. Next Wednesday I'll be ready. I'll be putting something else out. I try to give 2 T-shirts out a month, and but he won a T-shirt. So I went in and I on his crew shirt, on the back of it says I won inside where the tag go, but it says I love Iceman's hands on his inside tag of his shirt.
You turned the shirt inside out and took a Sharpie and just did like one of those turkey things around your fingers.
Y'all understand, I know I didn't sign it, because what I do is I design it right there at the on the computer, and it goes straight to the manufacturer. I don't touch it.
Right. We have software and then people that manufacture everything for us. We don't have to go package everything and mail it out to everybody. We just put a great product out for you guys. You buy it, it goes straight to you. We have signed ones for people.
I have signed one. I still ain't never mailed it.
You got to be shitting me. The one that every one of us signed.
Yeah, Mr. for William G. Bo. Yeah, it's in the box right there. I can see it.
Guy, this
kind of like Aaron's
that's
cup.
like
Kind of like Aaron's cup. I still got it. Jesus. What?
He's gonna get the T-shirt and be like, I don't even listen to that show anymore since you guys never ship my shit.
He does. He listens all the time. No, I sent.
You're an asshole. That's like a year.
It takes when I ship something. JoJo, I sent her coffee cup, and I think I sent her a T-shirt too. It takes forever for shit to get to Australia. Let me tell you what.
Unless you want to spend like $1,000.
Let me tell you what. I sent her a T-shirt, and my cost on a T-shirt, I don't know, $20-something bucks, and I think it cost me like $34 to ship it over. It's like it cost me more to ship it than what the fucking shirt.
Well, you were supposed to have a gift basket.
I do have it. I'm looking at it too.
Oh my god!
I'm scared. I am scared to go to the post office with it because I'm afraid it's going to be like $800 to ship it or something like that.
Maybe they'll have one of them flat rate boxes you can just pay for like big shipping.
I don't know. I have to check. I might take some out of it.
You know what the
weighs
bad
too
thing's
much.
going to be is like when their customs finds all the goodies in it. And they're like, oh, hell no, you're not bringing all that American shit into this country. And then they want to charge this poor woman because you mailed them Fritos, and they're not allowed to eat Fritos in Sydney.
They're not allowed to have Fritos in Australia?
I made that up. But, that goes with like the 30 feet crocodiles. And
They don't have 30-foot crocodiles.
Saltwater crocs?
They don't get 30 feet.
Up.
Come on. Look it up.
Okay, Google. What's the largest saltwater crocodile ever found?
Not the largest, the average.
It's fucking too low anyway. I can't hear it. How long is the world's largest saltwater croc? Right there. See, I learned it by watching Steve Irwin. What is the largest saltwater croc ever? 20 feet 3 inches.
See, it wasn't no 30 feet. 10 feet off.
Dude, 2,370 pounds.
That's 10. That's big. That's big difference.
That's a big dinosaur, okay?
And Jay says she loves her shirt, see?
Like, I've seen, 10, 15-foot alligator not be that heavy. That's, I'm used to like an 800-foot or 800-pound gator.
See, and she had something to send me too. She said, it's like scary going to the post office. But I actually went by FedEx or something like that, or UPS, and they told me to use United States Postal Service because it'd be much cheaper. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah, because
anyway. I bet your boss wasn't standing around.
I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate all of y'all coming. I do have another episode coming out this Sunday from another guest. I actually did 3 interviews last week. I was very busy.
Is this one of them, imaginary interviews?
No, I actually interviewed 3 people.
No.
Yeah, because last Sunday I just put out the one with the prepper guy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So, anyway, I might.
All right,
I don't
everybody.
know.
I love every one of you guys. Have a great night. Iceman's gonna go do some motoring tomorrow. Make sure you log in and watch him go.
Y'all come hang out with me while I'm riding.
Yeah, you could be his KREW crew and his go-goats. You can't wear that to the Tiger Stadium.
No, I'm wearing my. I'm being
Tigers will eat your go-goat.
No, not the goat. Not this goat. This goat's too fucking cool. Y'all stay safe. We're lions.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be